Okay, it's the eve of my birthday, and I have been, running through those funnier stories of my birthday, just like everybody does. And I think the one that sticks out as one of my most dysfunctional birthdays ever, which just cracks me up now, is okay, I must have been like 19, going on 20, or um, yeah, I think I was probably 19 going on 20. I was in college. I had changed my major from engineering to business and economics, finance and economics. And my dad, who is not the present giver in my family, told me over Christmas that he had bought me a present, which was just like really weird and kind of like, okay. And he kept building it up and telling me that this was just going to change my life and I was going to get so much out of it, and I'd get it when I went back to college. So I go back to college, and he said, don't worry, it'll come in the mail. And back then, there was no internet, there was no Google, there was no checking FedEx to see when your package was getting here. I was totally clueless and just waiting by my mailbox pretty much on a daily basis because I loved gifts, to see what I was going to get. And so he calls and he says, have you gotten it yet? And I'm like, no. And he tells me, well, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. And so my little pea brain instantly goes to like a Louis Vuitton bag. And he tells me some more things like, this is going to help you in your career. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's a Halliburton briefcase. All these crazy materialistic things go through my head. And unbeknown to me, I open my mailbox one day and I get my mail out, and I'm like looking at this copy of the Wall Street Journal and going, why did I get a Wall Street Journal? Well, it turns out that was my gift. My father gave me my own personal copy of the Wall Street Journal just because I was a finance major and he thought I needed to know these things. And I kept thinking, the library has the Wall Street Journal. I can read this every single day without it being a gift. You could have bought me a Louis Vuitton bag or a Gucci bag. It was just, in my little pea brain, I was so bummed that I had gotten the Wall Street Journal. But looking back, it was one of the most sincere gifts he could have given me. It was so meaningful to him to give me that piece of financial knowledge that I could read and think of him. And to this day, whenever I read the Wall Street Journal, that's my dad, and he's still reading it gobstop years later. And I really appreciate that. And now I have the depth, I guess, to sit back and say, wow, my dad loved me so much. And that was just the funniest gift I could have gotten at 19. So, Happy New Year. Kick ass. Talk to you later. Bye.